Tangled's live-action remake delay is actually a great decision after Snow White's $200 million plus disappointment. Disney recently announced that it is holding off on making its live-action adaptation of Tangled, which is disappointing news, but is also a good sign for the company after its recent flop. Since 2015, Disney has dedicated itself to turning some of its most beloved animated features into live-action movies. While some of these films have seen critical and financial success, others have been more trouble than anything. Tangled is one of several movies set to be adapted to live-action, but now Disney is putting Tangled on hold, and for good reason. This reason is 2025's Snow White. Though the movie initially generated a lot of excitement, its reputation became more tarnished the closer it got to release. Now, a few weeks after its premiere, Snow White is one of Disney's most controversial films yet. The issues are various. Some audiences were unhappy with the casting of Rachel Zegler, who is of Colombian descent. The actress also caused a stir after publicly stating her political sentiments, which opposed those of her co-star Gal Gadot. With CGI dwarfs on top, Snow White is receiving undeniable hate, leading Disney to reassess their live-action future. It is definitely disappointing that audiences will have to wait longer to get a live-action Tangled remake, but its delay is probably in everyone's best interest. In reality, Disney's Tangled delay is a good thing because it implies that the company is not going to ignore the uproar caused by Snow White. Instead, they are going to spend some time reassessing what is going wrong with their live-action remakes and hopefully finding solutions. Snow White had far more issues than the average Disney live-action movie, but even then, Disney definitely has the power to make these projects better. One of the biggest problems Disney needs to figure out is its CGI. In 2016, Disney released one of its best live-action adaptations, The Jungle Book, which used tons of CGI but was well received. Since then, its other CGI-heavy movies have only been criticized. In this way, Disney needs to figure out what it was doing right a decade ago and bring that element back. Furthermore, Disney may want to spend more time considering who they cast in their movies, as Gadot's performance has been widely panned. The company needs true talent, not just big names. More than anything, Tangled's delay should give audiences hope that Disney can turn around its live-action remakes. Snow White aside, Disney has put out some truly disappointing live-action movies over the last 10 years, from Pinocchio to Mulan, and most of the blame can be put on the company itself. After a decade of lukewarm reception, Disney is seemingly going to buckle down and finally work out what they are doing wrong. Fortunately, audiences have made their opinions very clear on what Disney could improve upon, so the company has plenty to read up on. There are plenty of small details that Disney needs to fix with its live-action remakes, but the overarching issue that must be solved is bringing back the magic. Disney is a massive company with incredible amounts of money to put into casting, CGI, and other things. Yet making a grand, expensive movie does not mean it is going to be good. Ultimately, Disney's live-action remakes need to maintain the genuine love and magic that was put into the animation. These live-action movies should not be about outdoing the source material, but trying to expand on it in special ways. Tangled's delay is incredibly exciting because it could be the first live-action Disney movie of a completely new era. If Disney sorts out its issues, then Tangled could have a totally different feel than its predecessors, and this could be a good thing. Though audiences may have to wait a bit longer for Tangled, hopefully the wait will be worth it due to Disney's new vision for its live-action remakes. At this point, the movie has loads of potential behind it, so viewers should not fret. Tangled has the chance to be one of Disney's best live-action remakes to date. At this point, Tangled is probably several years away. In terms of Disney's live-action plans, the next films on the docket are Lilo and Stitch. which is set for release in May 2025, and Moana, which will premiere in July 2026. If Tangled is the next project after these two, then Disney may have been hoping for a 2027 release date. However, with the movie now on pause, it may take longer for it to premiere. Hopefully, in the next 2 years, Disney can rework Tangled so that it comes to the big screen by 2028.